Hey guys, this is your girl Leticia B. Fikes. Um, I am also a licensed cosmetologist in the state of North Carolina. I'm beeping in. All right, here we go. I am. Let me turn this down. Okay, I am also a hair loss practitioner. I am so much stuff. Salon owner, mom of 2 boys. I'm married. I am an educator. I am so much stuff right now, but I'm coming to you because I want to talk to you about having different deficiencies and how it's connected to alopecia. And a lot of us, we are having deficiencies and we don't even know it. But before I go ahead and start, um, I want to thank you all for watching and tuning in. Um, and those of you who are watching the replay, thank you as well. And if you find this information vital or important, or you know someone who is dealing with hair loss and really don't know the source of it, make sure that you tag them or share this broadcast to them. And if you are a cosmetologist and you want to take and elevate your career to the next level to trichology, make sure that you scoop in and listen in to the information. And if you find this information valuable, I am having a masterclass called The Evolution of Hair Loss on August 31st. Okay. Sorry, guys. On August 31st at 11 to 4. This will be a master class. But also, this will be a repeated class every last Monday of the month. So if you miss out in August, there will always be other opportunities to take this master class. Okay, guys. So let me finish sharing because I was just running my mouth. Alrighty. Okay, so how are y'all doing today? Do y'all know anyone that is suffering from hair loss? Rather is thinning, they have patches, is a large circumference of hair that is missing. You got, a lot of shedding going on, or whatever the case might be. What are you doing to address the situation? Are you giving them any type of treatment, any type of treatment plans, protocols, or are you just simply masking the problem with extensions? Because at the end of the day, once they remove them extensions, the hair loss will still be there. The hair loss will still be there. Either it's going to get worse or it's going to stay the same. So you don't want to lose your clients because of the lack of knowledge. You want to make sure that you get educated and be aware of what's going on with your client's hair and why they're losing it. And the reason to find out is, you want to find out the source. You want to find out the source of the hair loss, because it can be so many different things causing hair loss. You can have hair loss for a temperature. You can have hair loss because of stress. You can have hair loss because of different deficiencies. You can have hair loss for so many reasons, but the way you treat it depends on why you have the hair loss. And that's why it's important to identify the type of alopecia. You can't just say, oh, I have alopecia, because alopecia is just a fancy technical term for hair loss. So if you remove the fancy term and just say hair loss, you can't just say I have hair loss, because as a professional, we see that. So as a professional, we're trying to figure out why you are having the hair loss so I can treat it accordingly. You can't just go to the doctor like, oh, I got a headache. He just not going to give you just Tylenol. You can have a headache because you got a aneurysm. You know, it might be something of a stroke. It might be something severe, or this might be something simple. It can be something simple as dehydration. But you see how that makes a difference where the source come from. So let's get into deficiencies and hair loss. Okay, so when you talking about deficiency, you can be vitamin A deficient, B deficient, um, D deficient, zinc, like any type of minerals and vitamins that are in your body, they play an important role on your hair growth, on the maturation of the hair and everything. So your nutrition, what you intake, they all play a part of that. Your hair has to be at a certain place to be to grow. So basically you need to be at a sufficient place. So I'm just going to break down the different vitamins and what they are good for, so you can kind of know, and so you won't be deficient in this. And yeah, so before I start reading this and let you know your different vitamins and different things like that, I do want you to know, do not take anything that you're not deficient in. Don't be just popping biotin, popping stuff. If your doctor didn't say you was deficient in it, you don't need to be taking it. You can be causing yourself more harm than good. For instance, if you like, say for instance, your hair coming out and you giving your hair biotin, which that just strengthen up the hair. That has nothing to do with the hair growing or growing back. It's just a structure. It's just like building a house, and the biotin would be the nails. So you don't need to keep on putting nails everywhere. When the nails are in the place that it needs to be in, that's all you need. Now, if you have a nail that's loose, then you can bang that back in. The same go for biotin. Okay, guys. Now, that being said, the disclaimer: I am not a medical doctor, nor I claim to be. I don't claim to cure anything, but I can tell you this: I know what I know. And we're going to leave it at that. Okay, so let's start with vitamin A, because I want you to know the importance of vitamin A, so we won't be deficient in it, and so it would not lead to hair loss. Okay, so vitamin A is good for keeping the scalp moist. So why is that important to keep the scalp moist? Because you don't want it to dry up. You don't want it to start flaking. You don't want, any type of scalp maladies to start forming. All right. Moisture. We need moisture for the hair. So you want to make sure that the hair is getting moisture. So basically, the vitamin A helps the sebaceous gland to secrete sebum. So that's one. Vitamin A also frees the scalp of irritation. So vitamin A is a good thing. Vitamin A also help repairs hair damage. So, you know, when you go to your doctor, kind of, or if you just had lab work done, just make sure that you go through your lab work and see where you at. Know your status, know your numbers. Um, Vitamin A also increases the speed. Yes, it increases the speed of the hair growth. Also, vitamin A is important overall for the whole body. We need vitamin A in order for our cells to grow. It's for growth. Okay. Vitamin B. Why is vitamin B important? Vitamin B is important because it creates the red blood cells. Why is that important? Because these blood cells carry the oxygen. Why is that important? Because they just don't carry the oxygen. They carry the nutrients that our hair needs to the scalp. Yeah, so it helps us with having a healthy scalp and also with the hair. So if you have a healthy scalp, you're also going to have healthy hair. So vitamin B is very important. And another thing, vitamin B helps with inflammation. Yes. And if you're wondering, oh, I heard biotin is vitamin B. Vitamin is B7. Is B7. But it's not the, like I said, it's not the main thing. So don't be popping all these biotin pills. You end up having a whole bunch of acne, especially if you're taking too much, excessive. You don't need all that. And also, vitamin B helps maintain a healthy look. Okay, so we're here on vitamin C. Vitamin C helps create the protein and the collagen. So you want to make sure that you're getting your vitamin C in. It also, without vitamin C, you will not be able to absorb iron. So if your iron is low, make sure that you take vitamin C and L-lysine. You want to make sure that you take those two together. Also, too much of this can get you sick. Too much of anything can be abusive. So you do not want to take something that you don't need to take. Um, you can find this in drops, tablets, gummies. They come in all different forms. I believe, in my opinion, the best form would be in the liquid form. Let me see if I can bring some of what I have. Okay, guys. So I just got this from the GNC store, and this is B complex, so it's more than just one type of vitamin B. Is more than one. Is a lot of them in this, and then this one right here is B12. So they do have the droppers for D and C and all the other ones. So it depends on how you like to take it. If you would like to take it in the liquid form, you can do so. If you like to take it in gummies, they got it in gummies. If you like to take it in chewables, they got chewables. They got capsules. They got gels. They got, you know, they got basically whatever you need. Okay, so I'm gonna go to vitamin D. Vitamin D is important because it stimulates the new and old hair follicles. They help thin plaque. So this would be great when you're dealing with psoriasis, because when you're dealing with plaque psoriasis is these thick plaques. So it helps you with that. And also it helps regenerate hair growth. Okay, so guys, I just read you vitamin A, B, C, and D, and these is very essential to hair growth. So you see all that it does. So when you don't have this, it can't do its job for your body and your hair. And by your hair being a non-essential tissue, your hair is going to get it last. Your hair will get it last. So it's your body going to take care of itself first. So that's why we see hair falling out. We see different types of hair loss going on, and you don't have to lose hair. So if you are a client or potential client and you would like to schedule an appointment with me at La Face Hair Care Clinic, make sure that you click the link above. And if you are a professional and you want to know more about this and it piques your interest, and you are a new hair loss practitioner and you just want to have more information, I am having a masterclass on August 31st. So make sure that you click the link, and I'll see you on Monday. And until next time, guys, stay educated.